Hello, my cosmic Cape Crusaders, warriors of the light. It's time to have the courage to create. Mars is transiting into Virgo. Yes, we can take that energy and turn it into use the energy, utilize the energy for courage. And I don't have my microphone plugged in. Let's see what happens if I plug it in. If I have the courage to plug it in right in the middle of while I'm recording and see what happens. I don't know where the plugger in is. There it is. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. We're going to be diving into the archetypal energy of this Mars in Virgo. And we're going to get ready to embrace our quirks and unleash our inner perfectionists and channel our motivation like never before. We're not going to use this energy to war. We're going to use it for sustainability. Does that sound good? That's what we're going to do. Okay. So this Mars is in Virgo to shake out some systems. Yep, it is. And so we're going to look into this cosmic dance we have going. I'm Kimberly with Celestial Juju, and I am a Western astrologer. So that's what I'm doing today. And I bring these forecasts to you. I do a weekly one, and now I'm doing new moon and full moon and all the big transits that are happening. So if you like and subscribe, then you can get the notifications and know what to do with these opportunities of energy when the universe pecks on our capes and says it's time to fly. Okay, so the Perfectionist Powerhouse, Mars in Virgo, is like a cosmic drill with a drill sergeant. Okay. It's a drill sergeant that has a keen eye for details. This archetype gives, it brings perfection. It thrives on perfection. Let's just say it thrives on perfection, organization, and getting things done just right. So get ready to do this. Turn all the messy situations into neat little masterpieces. Whether you're decluttering your space or revamping your daily routines, the Mars in Virgo will have you striving for perfection in every aspect of your life, especially the house that it is for you. It's in for you during this time period. And I'm going to go into all signs in the house that it'll affect you, like the theme of the house. Okay. So it's productivity on steroids. So it's the superhero that's has the integrity to save the world because it knows exactly what the formula is for that. Yeah, that's the name of the game. So the archetype and it's of service too. The archetype knows how to get things done. It loves to tackle tasks head on and form this color-coded to-do list and detailed projection plans. You'll be a productivity superstar in the house that it is for you. So roll up your sleeves and grab your notepads because it's gonna be like having a VA in your pocket. Yes, it will be. It will be like having your own virtual assistant right there with you, taking all the notes. So it's a health and wellness warrior. Virgo is the sign of health, and it's the in this and well-being. Okay. So Mars in Virgo is going to take a whole new level of this archetype. It's going to be about taking care of your physical and mental and emotional manners. So lace up your sneakers, get out your yoga mat, and get ready to embrace this energy to change whatever it is that inspires you to adopt a new wellness programs and practices to create routines that support your overall action. So it's mindful action. It's about the collective. And what is this mindful action? And what will this engineering and creation do for the olive collective? So Mars in Virgo is like a Zen master of the zodiac. The archetype encourages you to be present and mindful with your actions. And it's all about taking the intentional steps paying attention to the details, and being fully engaged in the present moment. So slow down, take a deep breath, and let Mars in Virgo guide you towards a more mindful approach to your life and what you're doing in the whole world. Yeah. Okay. So it's a problem solving energy. And when the two of them come together, it's like this dynamic team. It's a duo of energy that can solve problems. Mars and Virgo is going to be your go to cosmic hero, and this archetype excels in analyzing situations and finding practical solutions and fixing whatever it is that needs fixing. So if you've got a puzzle to solve or a challenge to overcome, it's like if you're having a challenge with whatever you need to do with all your programs, like this is a perfect time to set this time aside to focus on this during this time period that you'll be supported by the universe. So it can be your trusty sidekick and assist you in finding the perfect solution. It's the art of self-improvement. With Mars in Virgo, it's self-improvement becomes an art form. This archetype encourages you to focus on personal growth, self-reflection, and continuous learning. Okay, so it's time to dive deep into the self-development books. Take a course, study with an astrologer, call your life coach, explore new skills, be a coach yourself. Let Mars and Virgo be your guiding star through the path of self-empowerment and watch yourself blossom. Okay? So, it's going to give us a courage and a wave to ride of this motivation so it can inspire us to take action and to get ready to conquer the things. It's going to be the courage to analyze, to solve the problems. Individuals are going to be bestowed with this courage and to confront problems analytically and provide determination to go deep and analyze the root causes of the issues and develop practical solution. And the energy instills a sense of confidence in problem solving. It's going to give us the courage to speak up. Mars in Virgo gives individual the courage to express their opinions and ideas, concerns. And it encourages clear and effective communication, allowing us to assert ourselves with confidence and to stand up for what we believe in. It gives us the courage to take action. Virgo's going to empower the individual to make decisions, action, and tackle tasks with precision, effective, very efficient, the efficient energy. It gives you the courage to face the challenges head on and bring them down to manageable steps. It can break it down into methods that will work for your goals. So this is a perfect time to be doing all of this stuff. It's going to give you the courage to pursue perfection. It instills this courage to thrive for perfection in every aspect of your life, and it encourages the individual to embrace their inner perfectionists and to set high standards for themselves, whether it's at work or your personal relationships or self improvement endeavors. And it's going to give you the courage to serve others. If you've been holding back, this is the time to step into this. Get all your shit enrolled and get your programs put together so you can be the service, the light worker that you came to do, or the service, whatever that is in this world. Okay. So it's going to give you the courage towards serving others and encourages acts of kindness, generosity, compassion. It's the energy that gives people the strength to put aside their own needs and focus on helping others, whether it's the volunteer works, acts of service, or just simply lending a hand to someone during this time period. So here we go, because the next 2 months we're going to be in this energy of this. We've got this grand entrance of this energy to stir up this mojo for us. Okay. So be prepared to tap into your inner engineer, to your gladiator, to unleash the core instincts that never before, like nothing stand in your way with this Mars in the driver's seat of this energy. It's ready to combat whatever it needs to, and to step into this to analyze the problems and get things done. Okay, so if you're not grounded and you're out there, then this is a perfect time to really call these energies in the archetype of this. you know um Virgo's like highly intelligent, and it's analytical, and it's productive, and it's service oriented. And with Mars being there, it's going to give us that encouragement. It's going to give us the encouragement to be able to process these things. And it's going to give us, it'll urge us to indulge in information that's informative, that can bring all of this formless into form. As we're soaking up this knowledge like a sponge, it can make you feel inspired and being a helping hand, and to build from the ground up, and go out of your way to do this, energy, to receive these downloads and what it is that the energy I'm so excited about this energy. I want to be organized like this. Anyway, so it's bringing in this energy. So Mars is going to join this transit, is going to help us tap into our deepest goals. Okay. So when Mars, this planet of action and assertive when it teams up with Virgo in the sign of the detail-oriented perfectionist, it's a match made in perfectionist heaven. You can feel the urge of motivation and the energy to go after your goals, particularly in the realms of work, health, and attention to detail. So it's about, like I said, it's about getting the things done. It's all about getting the things done. Okay. So sometimes Mars in Virgo can make us seem overcritical, and not just to ourselves, but of others too. So watch out for the temptation to unleash this inner fire of your perfectionism on others, and to nitpick every detail, and to remember, you're playing with fire here with Mars. Okay. And that not everyone operates at this level of precision, and it's okay. It's okay to practice self-awareness and self-courage, and be open-minded with your communication. Okay. Because the open-minded communication will avoid conflicts. It will avoid the unnecessary conflicts that could arise if Virgo gets overcritical. Okay, with analyzing, especially if it feels condescending to others, because it can come across that way. That energy can come across condescending when it's not. I don't think that's its intention, but it feels like that to others. Okay. So we could say we're going to care about Earth and our environment and what we put in our environment. So it's going to give us this urge to be motivated with our own vitality. Okay. Yeah. So it's about improving all of those things, all of our things in our health realm: diet, food, exercise, sleep, all of our habits, and revamping, hitting the gym, working out, doing all of those things like that. Okay. And it also can bring romance into the picture. So I personally feel like that, Mars isn't all rainbows and unicorns, okay? Because it's also the warrior energy. And it can be the mischievous troublemaker, and it loves to stir the pot and create conflict. Mars kind of feeds on the conflict energy. It can. And that's what it's been labeled as now. So when it's going to form an opposition during this time period to Saturn retrograde in Pisces. So expect a reality check during that time period. You're going to slow down your ego. The Mars can also be intuitive. The original Mars, the warrior god, whatever, he was actually the god of sustainability. And then when Romans took over other cultures and they were warring and taking over people's crops in their fields, because before he was over at agriculture, okay, they needed a god of war. So because they were taking the people's lands and their vitality and everything with that, when another society takes over a society through war, then they assimilate their beliefs into theirs so that they can control them and conditioning them. So Mars then was turned into the god of war. So I restored him to the god of sustainability for myself. So you too can do that. Take the energy and be the Zen warrior. Take that energy into your own hands and open up to this energy and the positive reinforcement and this energy that the light can bring to you, and use this energy of these two together during this transit to merge in this energy. But the negative a negative thing can be impulsive that the light impulsive energies, and to be overzealous with your belief and your perfectionism to others. Okay, so you don't need to go out and create a religion and be a prophet during this time period. Just take that perfection. You don't need to save anybody with the energies, because all of a sudden you know the way and how to do this. Okay, so let's see. Watch the critical thinking. Watch your sass with your precision and how that energy is to other people. Around August the 22nd, during this, we're going to be there for two. We're going to have this energy for, I forgot what the dates were. I don't know if I put them on the thing. Okay. Around August the 22nd, the energy may take a hit as Mars forms an opposition. Oh, I already read that, with Neptune and retro energy. So this is going to be a time that we're going to go inward during that time period and maybe reanalyze some things. And we may get a lot of stuff during our dream time then too, with the Neptune with that energy, with that opposite energy of that. They're going to be across from each other, feeding each other. So there may be, you may set back, you may reanalyze some things that you started with during that first half of it, and revamp, and then make a decision in which way that you're gonna go. I think Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo during that time period too. I meant to check those dates and I forgot to. So during that time period, there'll be some review stuff. So, okay, we're going to paint the colors with this. I'm going to review the shadow real fast, and then I'm going to go into all signs. So the shadow side of this energy, and so I'm telling you this so you can realize, if you go into it or you see it in others, that it's only the shadow. And then you can step back from it and don't try to go head on with somebody over your precise analytic thoughts, because they're going to have precise analytic thoughts too. Okay, so the shadow side of this energy, I'm going to give you 5 shadow sides. It's to be hypercritical and perfectionism. It can become too nitpicky, too perfectionist, too obsessive over every tiny flaw in something. Okay, and seeking unattainable standards of perfection. And so this can lead actually to the action to be stopped. And this self-criticism and excessive judgment of others is the inability to appreciate the beauty in the imperfectionists. And remember that it's okay to strive for excellence, but don't let it consume you. Okay. Number 2, shadow, overthinking and analyzing paralysis, which I kind of stepped into that with the other. The analytical nature can sometimes spiral into overthinking and get you caught up in endless loops of analyzing. And so this can lead to indecision, self doubt, and to miss opportunities. So it's important to find the balance between the analysis and the action, between these two, and like how they play together and how that they can be a team with each other, partner with it, allowing yourself to trust your intuition and to make decisions without getting lost in the overthinking. Number three, shadow is can be a workaholic tendency. So the Mars and Virgo drive for productivity and efficiency. This just come in while I was doing it. So some of you all that are out there working for other people, if you have bosses that do that, they could have a strong archetype of this energy, but they could be like really wound up during this time period. So just know that. Okay. You might find yourself constantly working or sacrificing, because that Virgo can be the martyr and the sacrificing energy. So sacrificing rest, relaxation, and personal time. So remember to set boundaries. That's why that come in. Remember to set boundaries and prioritize your self-care and find healthy work and balance in your work life balance. It's not about getting things done. It's also about enjoying life. Okay. So the shadow, it could be control freak vibes, and then when everybody's running away from you because now they're feeling like they're being controlled. So when Mars and Virgo feels like it's a need for order and structure, it can slide into the control freak mode. Okay. So then it just tries to micromanage everything and everyone around them, leading to frustration, strained relationships, lack of trust. So learn to let go with this energy and delegate tasks, embrace more flexible approaches, and allow others to take ownership too, make a few decisions, let their self be perfect. So it can number five in the shadow can go into the self-criticism and perfectionist standards. And that's when you hear that in your head. When you hear the talking head inside of the head, then you've went too far with it and you need to go do some kind of action. I don't care if it's just going out and digging a hole in your yard, pulling weeds, pull the fleas off your dog, whatever it is. It's like, go do some kind of action to get out of your head, because that being overcritical of yourself, setting impossible high standards and beating yourself up for it, um that's not going to help you meet your perfectionist goals. Okay, this can lead down the road of feeling inadequate, low self-esteem, and constant inner battle with your self-acceptance. So that energy could come up during this time period. So just know that and be aware of that. So now, my lovelies, we are going to go into all signs. So I am a Western astrologer using whole sign system for this energy analysis to share this with you. Use your rising sign, which is all about your inner world, your sun sign. That's the sun is, that's the one most everybody knows. That is the personality that you show to the world. It can also represent father figures in your world and the energy of that. And the moon is your emotional IQ. It is your emotional intelligence, and it also can represent the mother in your chart. Okay, so here we go. Aries. Mars is your ruler. So this is going to be some big energy for you. So get ready to kick productivity in high gear. Mars in Virgo is going to activate your sixth house of health and daily routines. But don't overlook yourself before refilling your tank. Don't overwork yourself. Balance is the key. It is the key, my love. Okay, so Aries warriors, Mars will be marching into that sixth house, sparking a surge of energy and motivation to tackle your work, your health, your daily routines head on. You'll feel this burning desire to be efficient, productive, and organized. It's your time to shine, Aries. Embrace the drive to get things done, make the most of your work and your wellness pursuits, and just be mindful not to be too overcritical of yourself or others during this transit time. And remember, progress is more important than perfection. Okay, Taurus. So this Mars in Virgo is going to be shaking your mojo up. It's all about some fun and some games that powers up your fifth house of creativity. So embrace your creative side. Enjoy some light-hearted fun. So don't just go diving head first into something without considering the long-term consequences. But use the and use protection if you're not. Oh, because it's the house of creativity. I thought, what in the world did I write here? Use protection if you're not ready for a mini me. Okay. Because it is the house of creativity. So it's in your house of creativity. So that could be creativity, children, all kinds of things. And if you are wanting to bring a child in, then this is a good time to be on that energy of that, to bring a little mini you in. Okay. So get ready to ground your creative endeavors. The transit will ignite your passion, your self expression, your romance, your artistic pursuits. You'll feel an urge of motivation to dive into your hobbies, your creative projects, even romantic connections. Let your inner artist shine and be mindful of any tendencies towards self criticism or setting impossible high standards for yourself and others. Embrace the joy of creating without getting caught up in the perfectionism. Trust your instincts, indulge in the pleasure of your passions, and let your creative spirit soar. There you go. That's a lovely one. Okay, Gemini. This is going to be more family drama alert for you. Mars in Virgo, it could be turning up the heat in your fourth house of family and domestic affairs. It's time to address those family issues head on. Oh, yeah, chatty Geminis. Spruce up your living space, spend some time with your loved ones, whatever that is for you. Embrace the chaos. Find those Find this charming aspect of yourself. Mars is going to be making its way into your fourth house, bringing this energetic boost to your home life, family dynamics, and personal foundations. You'll feel the urge of motivation and to take action on your home related projects. Nurture relationships with loved ones. Create harmonious domestic environment. But watch out for potential impatience or conflicts within your home environment. Find the balance between your personal aspirations and the needs of your family. Remember, communication is the key. So express yourself clearly and kindly and embrace the transformation power of collaboration and shared resources. This transit opens the doors for creative partnership and financial benefits. Okay. Here we go. Cancer. Think before you speak, sensitive Cancer crabs. Mars in Virgo is going to be in your third house of communication. Express your frustrations, but don't come across too blunt. Stand up for yourself, but however, I would rather say however, keep unnecessary pain at bay. Okay. Don't dump all your emotional stuff on everybody around you. They'll walk away. Okay. Communication. Your needs are going to be furious for you during this time period. You're going to really feel like you need to express your needs to everybody. So it's going to be lighting up that third house and sparking that fiery passion of communication, learning, and social interactions. You'll feel motivated to express yourself and dive into new studies and to engage with others. However, be cautious of impulsive speech or misunderstandings during this transit. You don't need to tell them how you really, really feel. You might want to hold back a little bit. Okay, remember your focus is usually on home and family. So finding the balance between nurturing those relationships and engaging with the outside world is key. Embrace your quick wit and your sharp communication skills, but avoid being too biting with your words. Use the energy to share your thoughts and ideas in a thoughtful and constructive manner. Don't forget, exciting opportunities may arise in your travels and connections with people from different cultures. Embrace this cross culture experiences and share your creative instincts with the world. That's great. Okay, Leo, money, money, money. Mars is going to be in your second house of material wealth. Yes, fabulous Leos. Don't let the number in your bank account define your worth. Focus on gratitude and use that to drive to increase your earnings. Treat yourself, but remember, comparison is the thief of joy. This is going to be in that second house. This igniting this fiery passion for you with your finances, your resources, and your self-worth. Get ready to take some action to assert control over your personal belongings and cash flow. You'll be motivated to manage your possessions and demonstrate your self-worth. However, be cautious with potential conflicts or impulsive spending related to shared resources. Saturn in your eighth house might throw some challenges your way when it comes to joint contracts and finances. Be positive and let this aspect, the trine from Pluto, that'll be coming from your fifth house in the realm of joy and fun and creativity. Embrace the transformative energy and find the balance between your personal financial goals and your shared resources. Seek guidance of mentors or financial advisors during this time period to practice mindful spending. You have the power to assert your self worth and to manifest financial stability. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, this is it's about you right now. So rise and shine, dear Virgo, because this is going to be in your first house, igniting your inner fire. It's time to assert yourself and reclaim your identity. Conquer your fears, stand up for yourself authentically. Fight for the life that you want to create. Have the courage to create it. Have the courage to create it. Just keep your temper of yours to a check, and you will find all of the details within the energy. It will be there for you. Unleash that inner energy as it comes into your first house, empowering you to assert yourself and take action towards your personal goals and self improvement. This transit is all about you and to embrace the extra energy, motivation, and assertiveness that Mars brings. Be mindful of potential conflicts or critical tendencies in your relationships and partnerships. Saturn in your seventh house may create some stress, but remember to manage yourself and to avoid the micromanaging. Practice self awareness, compassion during this time period. And on the positive side, the trine with Pluto in your fifth house is going to bring opportunities for fun, joy, creativity. Don't be too hard on yourself or overcritical with your artistic endeavors. Enjoy the process and participate in activities that bring out your inner child. Remember, it's about motivation, creation, self-improvement. Let your unique quality shine, and don't forget to be kind to yourself along the way. Libra, it is time to slow down and to regroup. Yes, it's time to balance, Libras. Mars is bidding adieu to your 12th house of solitude and spirituality. So take a breather, process your wins and losses, learn from your failures, and know that they're not failures, that they're only discoveries. And embrace the lessons that they bring to you. Embrace the lessons that you have discovered. Give yourself the time that you need. Dive in to the energy of self-care. It's in this 12th house. It's urging you to take some well-deserved time, some solitude, some spiritual care, some self-care. Feed your soul. This is your cue to set aside some time for your inner reflection and to recharge your batteries. Embrace the need for boundaries and create a zen-like space for yourself. Remember that it is okay to say no and to prioritize your own well-being. This transit may create a tug of war between your desires to be there for others and necessary self-care. Embrace the urge, surge, maybe the urge too, the surge of the energy and motivation to dive into spiritual practices and enhance yourself with self-awareness. Feels like yoga. Okay. Be mindful of restlessness or isolation during this time period. The positive aspects comes from the trine with Pluto, and it encourages the transformational and personal growth. Taking time for yourself will ultimately benefit your relationships and your home life. So go ahead and practice the self-care, the self-compassion, and delve deep into those spiritual endeavors. Embrace the magic of your alone time and let it rejuvenate your soul. Woo, breathe that in, my little Libra me. Okay, Scorpio, get ready for some major aspirations and some passion. Mars in Virgo is going to be firing up your 11th house of hopes and dreams. Engage in debates, showcase your passions, and embrace your extended circle. Your network is your net worth. Little furious light warriors that you are, check out the energy of what it feels like as Mars is entering into this 11th house, igniting your passion for pursuing your hopes, your dreams, and your goals. It's time for you to shine in these group activities and network with like-minded individuals and manifest long-term aspirations. However, be cautious with the potential power struggles and conflicts that may arise due to your intense and assertiveness. Okay, don't be intensely assertive with this energy. Wait your turn, Scorpio. Saturn in your 5th house adds an extra layer of opposition, urging you to find the balance between personal joy and social interactions. Be the diplomat. I can't say that tonight. Will be your superpower. Okay. As you navigate these dynamics and align to your actions with your long-term goals. Remember, constructive social interactions will lead to fruitful outcomes. The trine with Pluto in your 3rd house is going to bring opportunities for effective communication, asserting yourself without empowering others, and to manage your intensity and mentor others with the kindness and focus on the long haul. Surround yourself with supportive groups and remember that collaboration can take you far. Okay, I need water, and there it is. Okay, Sag, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Mostly rising and sun. Okay, thrusts. Let's see. Career thrust is the keynote word here. So Mars is entering into your 10th house, bringing powerful surge of energy and motivation to propel you, your career, your reputation, and your public image. This is time for you to go after what you want. Be methodical with the energy and assert it into your professional endeavors. You'll feel the drive to make progress, to leave no stone unturned. However, be mindful of not being overcritical of others or impatient with the pace of things. Saturn in your 4th house may create some tension as you navigate the balance between work and home. Create boundaries and find ways to harmonize your professional pursuits with your family and foundation. The positive aspect comes from the trine in Pluto in your 2nd house, indicating your hard work could pay off with finances and self-worth and long-term stability. So practice patience and professionalism during this transit. Avoid impulsive career shifts and focus on completing projects and achieving the bigger picture. Your ambition knows no bounds. So, with this strategic planning during this time period, success is within your reach, Sagittarius. Okay. Uh, why do I have this twice? Why do I have you again? 10th house, embrace your leadership skills. Career, public image, embrace your leadership skills, take on new responsibilities, get ready for promotion, and remember to listen to constructive criticism and stay accountable. Okay? Okay, Capricorn, hold on tight. It's about to take you on a journey. This energy is. It's going to expand your horizons. You're going to seek wisdom. You're going to dive into mind blowing experiences. You're setting sail for the open seas. And this is going to be an adventurous time for you. Find how to expand your horizons. It's going to be about that for you. So Mars is entering into that 9th house. Travel, 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 fueling your desire to travel, to learn, to broaden your horizons. It's time to embark on education. Okay. Pursuits. Take workshops and even teach others. The surge of energy and motivation you'll experience will push you to explore new perspectives and engage in philosophical discussions. Okay. However, be cautious not to become overly critical or dogmatic with your beliefs. Embrace open-mindedness, accept different viewpoints, and remember wisdom and higher knowledge will be your rewards. Saturn in your 3rd house is going to create opposition, urging you to find balance in your communication. Choose to be the diplomat. The diplomat. Why can I not say that word tonight? I really can't. Do not over criticize. Seek a common ground. The positive aspect comes from the Pluto in your 1st house, and the transformation awaits there. Embrace your opportunities for personal growth, and you'll learn during this transit to change from within. And remember to be open-minded, and it's going to lead you to an expansive journey of self-discovery. Okay, Aquarius. Secrets. Mars is sneaking into your 8th house of intimacy, taboos, and shared resources. Get ready for some long term commitments and prepare for sacrifices as they bring demands on you. Okay. Embrace the uncertainty of transformation, surrender, and let the cosmic tide deepen the intimacy in your relationships with others. This in your eighth house. It's going to ignite your passion for intimate connections and shared resources. This is the house of, did I say other people's money? Okay, it's time to take actions in your financial matters, deepen your relationships, dive deep into counseling, spend quality time with loved one, establish a deeper bond. Beware potential struggles or conflicts that may arise. Saturn in your second house urges you to transform your personal self-worth and expect others to follow your lead while you gain valuable lessons through shared resources. Your encounters maybe struggle related to intimacy and what you share with others. So the positive aspect is going to come from that Pluto in your 12th house, encouraging you to explore your hidden depths and conquer your worst fears. Take time to work on yourself, address any power struggles, and communicate in a stress-free environment. Avoid impulsive or reactive behavior during this transformational time. Embrace the freedom and devil deep in within yourself and your relationships. You got this. You can do it. Dive into the energy and share the celestial secrets. Okay, Pisces, brace yourself. The little empathic one that you are. Mars is going to be turning up the heat in your seventh house of relationships. Prepare for some intense showdowns within your adventures. Okay, whether it's a rival at work or your loving spouse, learn the art of conflict resolution. Understanding the difference between discussion and fight. Use your intuition, Pisces. You know the difference. Okay? You're going to have the assertive energy coming up in your relationships and people projecting that on you. Okay. So, in this seventh house, it's going to bring this surge of energy and assertiveness in your partnerships and your relationships. Whether it's romantic or professional relationships, you'll feel the need to assert your needs and set boundaries. However, it's crucial to approach the conflicts and the disagreements. Okay, I lost my thing because my computer just went black. Oh, where am I? However, it's crucial to approach the conflicts or disagreements with compromise. Practice healthy communication and consider the feelings of others. Saturn in your first house is going to bring the emphasis to important self-care and self-worth for you. It's time to stop being the doormat. Assert your value. Challenges may arise, but the positive aspect is this encourages you to transform your social circles, pursue your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. Be assertive but mindful of impulsive behaviors. Participate in group and social circles and align yourself with your evolved self. Establish boundaries and seek out healthy relationships where you flourish. Okay, dear cosmic warriors. Light warriors, light workers. That's it. We went through the whole thing. So that's what Mars in Virgo is going to bring to all of us. So take this energy and have the courage. Have the courage to be the pioneer that goes out and create and bring the dreams in from the formless into form during this time period. Thank you so much for being here on this planet at this time, bringing your form from the formless into form to be the gift that you are for humanity. This is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Like, share, subscribe, do all those things to make my numbers do whatever it is that they do on this platform. And then I'll keep coming back. I'll keep coming back and doing this and hanging out. And yeah, make some comments. Tell me what you want me to bring, what you want to talk about. And I can do all kinds of things besides astrology. I'm like the queen of metaphysics. So just tell me, what questions do you have? And we'll talk about it. We will talk about it during this time period. Be blessed. Be the light that you are. Bye.